Welcome back, this RB Sensei. To my diehard fans, make sure you watch at least until 9 minutes because watch time is the most important factor to this channel growing and being successful. To new watchers, if you like this video at any point, like and comment. Be sure to follow me on Rumble, Discord, or Twitter, links below, because who knows how long they're going to let me stay on the tube. Now let's get into this ridiculous nonsense.
God damn it, same shit, different day.
All right, what's your name?
Ilona.
Alona. Alona, where you call me from, love?
Atlanta.
ATL. How old are you?
37.
Basically, you're done. You're like a has-been, and no man will ever go for you.
May God have mercy upon any guy that get with you. You will destroy him, his children, the cat, the dog, the grass, the paint on the house. So I pray.
What you do for a living, boo?
So I have a day job and a business. So my day job, I do IT communications. And then my business, I make fedoras.
What kind of shit is that?
You have any children?
No children.
I didn't quite catch what she said she do for a living, but she has a day job, cool. And I'm not knocking that she makes fedoras. More power to her. I hope her fedora business skyrockets.
That is not going to happen.
But look, when y'all come on this show, can you just say your main source of income? We don't care if you sell lashes on the side, you make hats, knit quilts. Just say your main source of income.
Like, is it that hard?
It just sounds goofy when you say the little side business that's probably making, $500 a year. I wonder, does this woman know that this is a black dating show? I'm sure we're going to get to it.
You ever been married?
No.
Never married. And what's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Nobody gives a about that. Right?
All right. So Alana, right?
Ilona.
Alona. I apologize. Alona, Atlanta, 37, Capricorn, works in IT communications, you said?
Yep.
And she also owns her own business where she makes fedoras. And no kids, never married.
I mean, the resume, 37, never married, no kids, and make fedoras, that just ain't a good resume as a white woman in America. I think white women are the most swiped on dating apps. Is it fair to say that white women are the most desirable women based on whatever studies they do on that? Just roll with me. As a white woman who isn't a bad-looking lady, it's almost worse that you got to come on the Kendra G show. What went wrong as an attractive white woman in America where you couldn't find a man?
It's a mystery every one of you has got to solve.
That's a mystery.
What kind of man you looking for, girl?
So, let's see. So I'm looking for,
Say it!
I would say an intellectual man. I like a smart man.
They want to believe that they're fucking intelligent on that deeper level, but they just aren't.
I like a man with good values, that was raised good, was raised around other men, so he knows how to treat a woman. I would say has a personality, so we're not on here yawning.
Well, no, I want to listen, I genuinely was not yawning because of him. I'm just genuinely exhausted tonight. So I hate that y'all think I was yawning because he's boring. I really wasn't yawning because of him. I might yawn when I'm talking to you, girl. It won't be an indicator of you being boring. I just be tired sometimes. But continue. But I will say this, though. I will say this before we go further. Y'all think anybody with, I know y'all come in for entertainment, right? And that's cool. But you probably should want the boring people. Like the boring people are the people that y'all should be focusing on if you're really trying to build your life with someone. And that's the problem. Y'all be so busy wanting to be entertained that y'all...
No, not me. I like the boring guy.
I'm afraid you're full of crap.
This town deserves a better class of criminal. And I'm gonna give it to him.
Is she backtracking? Now she gonna try to reword it so she can agree with Kendra, so she can be in tune with the sisterhood? I mean, okay. To be fair, she did say she wants a man with a personality. So that doesn't necessarily mean she want a guy who's super exciting, but just be boring with a personality, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. But look, it boils down to the same thing it always boiled down to. You're an attractive white woman who've been dating for 20 fucking years. It's you. The problem is you. It's not men. I'm just going to leave it at that. Because the easiest thing to sell on the dating market is an attractive white woman. So if you couldn't sell as an attractive white woman in America, just forget it. Dating ain't for you, men ain't for you. She don't look like she's morbidly obese, so yeah, just forget it.
You want somebody boring? You said
No,
that.
I said someone with a personality, like a good personality, right? Not someone where I have to constantly talk and ask questions.
But you said, hold on, but the reason we even got here is because you brought it up and you said you don't want nobody boring. That's what you said.
Has a good personality, so we're not on here yawning. You're right.
Someone said it best. Yeah, Pookie's entertaining, and that's cool. But the people that's boring usually be the people that y'all should really be focusing on.
Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for her, Johnny? Usually women who dated exciting men, since they were teens, and they finally get washed up and Chad and Long Stick Rick don't want them no more. They try to get the stable version of Chad and Tyrone, the stable, boring version of Chad and Tyrone, who's still gonna have some personality. But the truth is, she'll never be satisfied with that boring guy. Women will never be satisfied with the downgrade after they tasted better. Ever. They can never fix their brain and just accept it and sit with it for a lifetime.
Ew! Get off of me! Ugh, as if. So I tried to hook up with this guy, right? And I just couldn't do it because he was just so sweet. Like, he was a really good person.
If your husband is a good guy, but you're ready for divorce, you're not a bad person. So don't let guilt get the best of you. You're not doing him any favors by staying. If anything, you're actually going to start building up resentment. Your relationship doesn't have to be toxic to validate your feelings of wanting to leave. Think of it this way. If he's a good guy, he deserves to be happy. That means he deserves to be with somebody who values him and wants him just the way he is. If that's not you, you gotta let him go. He may not see it like this right now, but you're doing both of you a favor.
Just an overall good man, good heart. That's pretty much it.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
I'm really big on respect. So a man who, knows how to treat people with respect.
Look, you're not big on respect. Women love to be disrespected by tall, sexy men. Tall, exciting, sexy men, they love to be disrespected by them. But when they get washed up, now they want a God-fearing, respectful man. It's poppycock. It's all poppycock. Let me ask you a question. If we followed around every couple in America, who do you think disrespects the other partner more? Men? Do men disrespect their women more in day-to-day life? Or will we see more evidence of women disrespecting their man more?
Next question, please.
Ooh, bad teeth would be a deal breaker.
Crazy eyes alert. Crazy eyes alert. She's fucking nuts. And I'm just going by the crazy eyes and the fact she's 37 and still single. I had to call into a YouTube dating show to beg for a man. So I'm going to call it. She's batshit. She's nuts.
Multiple kids would be a deal breaker.
Okay. Should he be in Atlanta?
He could be anywhere.
Should he look a certain way?
I would say I like a clean-cut guy.
Okay, do y'all think she's 37 or is she 45? I'm getting 40s vibe, but y'all let me know.
No face tattoos, no facial piercings. That'd be it.
Alona, what is your nationality or ethnicity?
Russian.
Russian. Okay. Do you date Russian men? Or are you into other ethnicities?
No, I've only pretty much dated, I would say, Black men, Hispanic.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Should he make a certain amount of money?
And here we go.
Yeah, I would say at least 100,000.
What? What are you talking about?
No. You don't get any of that, you dirty whore.
5 ways to get money from a man. Oh, I like to call it 5 ways to become a better prostitute. So,
asking me what I see in that man is crazy. I feel like it's obvious. His great personality.
At least 100,000. Don't play with Alona. And you normally date men that make 100K, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's never been working out. They just lie just so they could keep the questions going. They don't want any pushback on the 100K question. So they'll lie and say they make 100K, or they'll lie and say all I date is men that make 100K. But if all you date, bitches, is men who make 100K, why haven't it been working out with men who make 100K? Maybe you should try a 50K man and see if that could work out.
And I don't want to do that.
Oh my goodness. She want a clean cut black man who make 100K. Let's just, you know what? Let's go to the delusion calculator. Okay, before we go to that, Gary said no sane white man would touch her. Joker laugh, ha ha ha. Now, is that because she's polluted now? Is that because she's tarnished by the black man? No judgment. Let me know, Gary. Come on, Gare Bear. Why would no sane white man touch her now? I need answers, Gare. I'm not going to be offended, Gare Bear. But just tell me. Tell me why you said it. For research purposes. Spirit says most of these women don't know reality when it comes to how much an average man or person make. Well, Gare says she was ran through before she got out of college. I'm sure. I'm sure. It goes back to my theory. There's no good reason for a woman to be single after 23. That's the time to cash out. 23 or younger is the time for women to cash out. After that, everything gets super awkward and she got to start explaining shit. I don't know what age she wants. She's 30. I don't believe she's 37 for one fucking second. I need y'all to let me know in the chat while I'm looking this up. How old do you think this woman is? I don't believe 37. So we'll say 36 to 55, exclude married, race black. I wonder if she got a height requirement. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and say 5'9". She don't want a fat man. 100K. Keep in mind, he gotta want her too. 0.16%. So not even 1%.
My thing is, I always want to bring the best version of myself. So I went to therapy this year on my birthday. So I've gone through that process this year. So
red flag number 577 in this video, guys.
you be better off with a 300-pound fat bitch next door who's shy. She can, bring you a slice of birthday cake on your birthday or something like that. That slice of birthday cake from a 300-pound bitch is worth $10 million compared to anything you would get out of these things. Because these things ain't nothing but a waste of your time.
I'm like, okay, well, I'm at a certain point in life where if I'm bringing the best version of me, I'm expecting you to bring the best version of you.
Ma'am, the best version of you was 18 to 23. The best version of you was before you needed therapy. Before you had all the damage and baggage that required you to go to therapy. So was that her way of saying, well, I didn't date dudes who made 100K, but now that I went to therapy, I deserve dudes who make 100K?
Okay. Looks like you got a shape. Okay, looks like you're in shape.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers.
When was your last relationship? I asked you that question.
Mm-mm.
When was
2.5 years ago.
3.5 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A couple months ago.
You're a whore.
Men, if that's all she does, probably Houston, we have a problem.
So my emotions are going to be on 10 no matter what. I'm very much aggressive, very much jealous, very much stubborn, not going to listen to words you say. Oh, and if you cross me, I'm going to cross you 10 times harder. But I'm a freak though. So, yeah.
To be honest with you, women that go through life making bad decisions, they should die alone, to be honest with you. Like, they should be lonely. It should be really hard for them. If dudes deal with them, it should be sex only.
Telling on yourself. Her relationship was 3.5 years ago. That's a long time, man, especially for a woman. Because we know these women don't go on, like, man fast. They've been dealing with men the whole time. She's been having casual sex with men for 3.5 years. And here's the thing. These women want to get into relationships with the men they have casual sex with. They would have people believe, oh no, we was just having fun. I knew from the start we was just going to be having fun. It's all baloney. The men that these women have flings and situationships with, they desperately want to get in relationships with them. But the men just block them. They pop them and block them.
I ain't forgot about that shit. Y'all niggas think I forgot. Nigga, I ain't forgot about none of that shit.
Pluck them and duck them. It's like, no, I'm keeping you right here in the fuck zone. Women have a friend zone. Men have the fuck only zone, the fuck zone. She been getting denied by the men she want most for 3.5 years. And she got somebody she's fucking now. Let's be very clear. I don't believe these lies about, oh, it was months ago. It wasn't months ago. These women keep dick on deck. She has somebody she can call. Like, let's just say she hasn't had sex in 3.5 months for some reason. She has dick on dial. Like, if she just get horny enough, she has somebody who will come over.
I guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that.
I'm trying to see if I can articulate how pathetic it is when women can't keep a man. Compared to a man not being able to get or keep a woman. It really isn't that bad. Like, everybody try to clown men like, oh, you still don't got a woman? What's wrong with you? The thing is, the reason why a man don't got a woman a lot of times because he's actually a good person. And it's the complete opposite. When a woman can't keep a man, it's almost always because she's not a good person. Women are repulsed by good guys. So it's almost damn near a green flag if a man can't keep a bitch. Probably a really good dude. Oh my goodness. She's attractive enough, especially, oh yeah, she's getting hollered at by black dudes. Well, she's getting hood gas station attention though. A black man in a business suit ain't probably coming to holler at her.
No, not a chance in hell.
3 flaws you have to work on.
I would say I could be, I hold high expectations of myself, and so I do that to other people.
Okay.
I could be, maybe it's the Capricorn in me. I'm critical.
You're unlikable to be around. That's basically what you're saying. They find like cute ways to say it, but you're not a likable person to exist with. If you were, a man would have stuck around.
Why would you even say that? Are you trying to imply there's something wrong with me? Ew.
As a very straight woman, I believe that men are not attractive until you get to know them. On the opposite end of the spectrum, women are extremely attractive until you get to know them.
You get to say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.